Okay, good morning. Well, here's Rocky. If you want to see Rocky, there he is. He's having a rest on the bed there beside me. I'm not sure what you can see because I can't see when I turn the phone around. But I hope you got a glimpse of him anyway. He's pretty cute. I guess what I want to talk about today, and again, it's another topic that may get me into trouble. I don't know. I've been lucky so far, really. I haven't had any major trouble or people being really mad at me for the things I've said. But I guess what I want to talk about today really is there's an atmosphere in society now. It's a little different, but it's an atmosphere where there's a lack of accountability and there's a sense of entitlement. And what's got me thinking about this is a situation I encountered last year with a woman. And it ended up costing me some money, and I ended up kind of heartbroken over it. And I was also accused of being abusive and narcissistic, and it wasn't a good thing anyway. But what I want to talk about, and it's affected me in different ways, as far as I've come to the conclusion that I need to be finished. Where women are concerned, especially, I need to just be done. That's all. Because I lack the wisdom and discernment to properly deal with women. I really do, and I know that. And that's a weakness on my part as a man. That's not the fault of women that I lack that, but I do lack it, so I need to forget about women anyway. But here's the thing. This woman now, from what I'm hearing, she's now become a Christian. So she says anyway. Maybe she has. If she has, good for her. I'm certainly not against that. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. So I'm certainly not against her becoming a Christian. Oh, here's Rocky. Anyway, here's the thing. He's photobombing my video. Here's the thing. With this woman now, though, now her attitude, from what I can gather and from what I've heard and seen, is that, okay, she acknowledges that she did some bad things and she hurt a lot of people. Pardon me. And she spent a good portion of her life really being kind of a selfish and destructive person. And good for her that she's done that. But now the thing is, well, because I'm a Christian now, you have to forgive me and accept me and trust me, because I'm now a trustworthy person, and just take my word for that because I'm now a Christian. Pardon me, oh boy. Here's the thing. Even if all of that is true, even if she really is a Christian now, and even if she has turned over a new leaf, which she may very well have, but if she has, even if she has, she can't expect... Oh, here, I gotta take some water here because I can't keep talking if I don't. Pardon me. Okay. But even if she has, even if she's become a Christian and she isn't the person she used to be, and she's not the only one guilty of this, but she has an attitude of, if you don't now accept me unconditionally and forgive me unconditionally, then you are a bad person. And you're hating on me because I'm a Christian. Now, I can tell you personally, I'm not hating on her. Now, she hasn't come to me looking for anything. I want to make that clear, and I have no reason to believe she will. But for the people who she believes should accept her and just unconditionally and trust her unconditionally and so on, because she's now a Christian, or so she says, basically it's like this. It took you years, this is to her, it took you years to get to the point where people didn't trust you. You had to do a lot of bad stuff before people got that they didn't trust you. And it's going to take you years to come back from that, whether you're a Christian or not. You're going to have to earn people's trust. You can't just say, well, I'm now entitled to your trust because I'm a Christian. That's not how it works. You've heard people, you have to now earn their trust again if they're willing to give you a second chance, which is entirely up to them. And if they don't, it doesn't mean they're a bad person necessarily. It may just mean that they're a careful person. Like for me, I wouldn't give her a second chance, but it isn't because I hate her, and it isn't because I'm against Christians, and it isn't because I'm unhappy if she has become a Christian. It's because I lack discernment and I lack wisdom. And she could be running a game on me, and I wouldn't know it until it was too late, which is what happened before. So, for that reason, in my case, I couldn't give her a second chance because I'm not man enough to give her a second chance. I'm not a wise enough man. I don't have the discernment that a man should have in dealing with people, especially with women, not to be hurt, not to get hurt again by her if she were running a game on me, or if she were to go back to her old ways, even if she started out sincere. If she didn't then suddenly revert to her old ways. The mold in here is getting to me. That's what it is. But this place is full of mold. But even if she were sincere, I wouldn't be wise enough, and I wouldn't have the discernment to detect it if she were then to suddenly revert back to her old ways, which people do sometimes, even if they start out sincere. So in my case, I wouldn't be able to give her a second chance.